During a recent visit to my dentist, I stopped in the men's room and found a, let's call it interesting, wall sign. It read, "Sensitive plumbing, please only flush toilet paper. Thank you." Honestly, I have never heard of sensitive plumbing. I mean, isn't it just a bunch of sturdy pipes? Does the plumbing in a commercial building have feelings? Does it become upset if something that doesn't belong there gets introduced to its innards? Is anxiety triggered just beyond the next pipe fitting by a careless user? What are we to make of this new age accommodation to the emotions of plumbing? Well, nothing, of course, but it brought to mind the crude and cruel behavior of those in the White House and Congress and how they seem to view the American people. Perhaps they haven't seen this sign and don't realize that the American people, for all our strength and rugged individualism, for all our can-do spirit, have certain sensitivities. There are some things that just don't go down well. For example, we're sensitive to the healthcare needs of one another, and we don't want people thrown under the plumbing just because they aren't wealthy. We're sensitive to the thousands who are killed by gun violence every year, so we really want sensible gun laws to protect our dear ones. We're sensitive to the outrageous tsunami of money heaped into our politics by extremely wealthy people in a pay-to-play scheme. It's corroding our democracy. We're sensitive to the inability of those we send to Washington to accomplish much more than naming a post office. We're sensitive to our rapidly heating planet and fear for the future of our kids and our grandkids. And we're sensitive to the declining standard of living for about 90% of us. Tell you what, let's do. Copy the top picture in the written blog and paste it into an email to your senators, your congressperson, and to President Trump. Tell them you're a sensitive American and you want them to solve the vexing problems we face and for them to stop the stupid stuff. Let them know that if they don't, they'll be the ones introduced to the plumbing in 2018. And apologies to all for my tasteless metaphor. I'm Jack Altshuler.